Nice, Fox.
All right, guys, sorry for the late start. Here's the flight path. It's going to be over Milta Power all the way to Gatka. Milta Power all the way to Gatka, just the way you can see it. And we have a little bit of a light lobby right now, but that's okay because these teams are still going to get the points regardless. Teams in the lobby you'll see on the left. Colors coordinating with the exact slot and team that they are. So on the left hand side, you're going to see the numbers and the colors there with the team name. On the right hand side, on the actual map, you will see the circles representing each of the players for those teams. Those colors will actually match the colors on the left. So if you look at the top right there toward Kameshki and Yasnaya Polinia, we have Night Raid, Team 8, which you see that hot pink, dark pink color matches over there on the left-hand side. Night Raid number 8. Same thing with Section 187 there in Gatka, Team 16 there. Vanquish Gaming there, Team 11, yellows matching. Death Angels Team 3 matching, DN1 Gaming, that blue, light blue matching as well. Bound for Glory in Military Base, Ruthless in Novo, and all in their Milta. These teams, we've seen these teams pretty much jump consistently in the current places because of the light lobby. You'd hope that teams won't get too aggressive because there's really no need early on. I mean, unless you find someone sleeping behind the wheel, someone not prepared, they could easily get taken out. That's a kill point. Boom. But as far as full sending early on, it's tough. As a team getting shot at, knowing that the lobby is light, there's no reason to continue to peek something if you can't get the damage trade. We'll see how much control these players have. As for who I am and what I'm doing here, hi guys, my name is Stephen Von Chang, aka Nudes. We're so glad you're here for PLP Week 7, Round 1, Lobby A. We are in Match 1 in Erangel, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that match for you here. The teams that we need to look at, if you guys want to actually see the standings and how things are looking, let me grab that here for you. Here is the current league. Just kidding. Here are the current league standings. Everybody you see in white there in the bottom right, in Yasnaya, as well as the Georgia Pool East Conference, those are all the teams we're watching tonight. So we're watching tonight as the Death Angels and Blunt Trauma seek to obtain that second spot there in Georgia Pool East, as well as Demigods and All In. Don't have Demigods in the lobby right now. They're so close to second place in that division. We'd hate to see that go to waste, as Bound for Glory and Vanquish Gaming also in a battle of their lives for that second place finish. So what we will take a look at is how, I didn't fix this. So, no, we'll leave it like this. The numbers there in the second column on Yasnaya, right next to DN1 Gaming Bound for Glory, you see the 48. That means the team has played 48 games. The best 48 scores are going to be what is displayed on this overall standing map. Now, if a team doesn't place better or get any more points in their best 48, you won't see that number change. Just like Vanquish Gaming there at 211 points, they played 48. So if any of their games are their worst, not any better than their best 48, then we won't see that number change. We are looking for that number to change tonight, as well as a number for many others. Let's go ahead and get back into the gameplay as we have Night Raid here moving down in Yasnaya Polinia, rotating in. We have Death Angels as well, rotating around Razhak. The Section 187, they're still looting out in Gatka. And for them, they've been a pretty consistent team that finds the center of the zone pretty early in most matches. They aren't too aggressive for the most part. And so they will make teams pay for getting too close to them. And that's how they will end up with some kill points going into endgame. But it is safe to say that we do find Section 187 in the top 10, the top 5, quite often than not when they are in the lobby. Now, J-Rex is shopping for a place to play. We'll go ahead and take a look at some of the interesting facts and stats in the league. J-Rex does find Walmart out there in the middle of the shelter area. All right, as far as these teams in the lobby, right? Are you ready to hear this? We have Section 187 End and X in the lobby tonight. End is leading the league in kills with 111 kills. We'll see if he's able to increase that tonight. The second place player in the league, as far as kills go, is going to be X from Section 187 with 100 kills even. Pre-Fire in third place with 91. In the same division there, Volatile playing tomorrow at 87. Platty with 83. Handful of teams in the top 10. For the top 5 players in the league in this lobby tonight. So let's take a look to see if they can increase that lead. As we see Pre-Fire here rotating in Adenovo. We do have All In with Zoo fairly close to the mansion. I believe Zoo there getting that kill from J-Rex. As far as the team in the lobby tonight. DA is going to pull up right on All In. They're going to full send this. We've seen this quite often from them. Don't always come out as great. We'll see how they do. Joshi here. V is taken out. We do have one player knocked on the Death Angels team. That is Banga that is knocked here. Skelly and Mango still up. Skelly looking to rotate toward Banga, hopefully pick him up, but he is going to work with Mango to hope that they can get a knock so they can prioritize this res. I don't think this res happens without a knock in return. And so Bunny here Pushing. Bunny getting the knock with the grenade. All three are probably about to push. They do thirst Mango there. Skelly is probably going to see Joshy here 1v1. And that is going to be Death Angels. If Death Angels really want that second place spot, they can't keep full sending like that. We see it time and time again, and probably 10% of the time, the 1 out of the 10, that they've actually survived that full send. But we've sent it over and over. They might learn that there is a dinosaur footprint in the middle of the field here. What in the world? The zone will shift, and it is going to center up around the same area we are watching. The teams are making their way in. DN1 Gaming here, outside zone, finally making their way into zone. However, they are pretty close to Section 187. We'll see if Section 187 can hear they rotate in behind them. They hear them rotate in behind them and get into a place where they can play and gatekeep them. We'll see as they are rotating here in Pochinki. That compound outside there is a really great place to hang out, you know, cook your steaks, your hamburgers, your hot dogs. Call the family out, man. Get the napkins, get the ribs, get the messy barbecue sauce all over you, the corn on the cob, all the things. It's a party house. But it's not in zone, so they are going to rotate. We'll see how close they do get to Ruthless, Zoo Clan, and All In, as they seem to be the teams that are centered up. This is phase 2, Lobby Light. They might just chill on edge. They're pretty confident in their gun skill alone, so we won't see them go too tilted, and they've already clinched playoff berth. So they are guaranteed going to the finals, and so they don't have to be too worried. They could really be a pain in the butt for the rest of the league if they wanted to. They could play the I don't even know what the word is called, but they could definitely ruin someone's day today, especially as we talk about the Vanquish Gaming Bound for Glory competition and race for second there, as well as the Death Angels and Blunt Trauma Esports getting more points than Blunt Trauma, but they definitely need to get 50 or more to get to that number 2 spot in their division. We'll see how well they do as a 2-man here, trying to get into zone, get them kill points. So All In does come up around farm. They're going to be on the south side. We are definitely going to watch that. Night Raid on the northernmost team there outside of Mansion. Oh, excuse me. Vanquish Gaming, the northernmost team there, NYP. I'm going to be able to find some loot. We'll see if the zone shifts toward them. Section 187 on the move. And they drive right through the dip, and they're going to go play around with these teams. There's a ton of teams here, but no shots quite yet. There are some shots. Oh, Ruthless is right here and is going to get knocked. X is going to get knocked. Hitman and Pig still at the dip are going to have to turn around. We'll push this. Ruthless and Section 187 leading their division. They have that Yasnaya South Conference pretty much, the Yasnaya North Conference pretty locked up, I believe. Or actually, that might be the Yasnaya West Conference. Locked down in the top 2 positions. SpaceX, keep it 100. Still have an opportunity to make it into the finals through our wild card tournament. So we'll see how well they do. And it does get picked up. Pig is low and will reset. And in Hitman in the buggy, and they will retreat. Pig is already back at the dip. They lose X and that whole exchange. They tried. And gets knocked again. And Pre-Fire here and company rolling up. They have the numbers. The Cebus is going to get taken out. Shinyu, they will go out in 10th place. Platty will get knocked and confirmed by Pig. And still on his hands and knees. Ruthless getting tagged up by All In, that third party, not doing them any justice. Pre-Fire is the last one of their team and will have to think about getting the heck out of Dodge now with Section 187 to his right, All In to his left, and a solo. And off he goes. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. We'll see how well he can go into endgame. Survivability at its best. They do have 1 kill point and a box right here from that kill. Go grab that thing. Take the loot, X. What did X have? X gonna give it to you, whatever you need, hopefully in that box. DN1 Gaming out there at shelter. We'll see how they are centered up. Zoo Clan doing the work on Vanquish Gaming. I think Vanquish Gaming might have full sent this compound. Liz knocked. And they are going to pull out. That's one of those things. If you don't scout, this is what happens. That's exactly what happens when you don't scout. We see it with Death Angels. We see it with Vanquish Gaming there now. Down left the Debs. It's important, guys. It's important. Take your time. Take your time. DN1 Gaming. Yes. Yeezy Foxlot Aiden still alive. Top 9. Just like that. Here comes the zone. We are about to see it shift. And it is going to go north toward Mansion. Zoo Clan already in at the zone at the Walmart building. DN1 Gaming All In also sharing the other 2 quote-unquote compounds. I mean, the shelter area is more of an area than it is a compound, but they are there. Pre-Fire is going to take out Bratz. Somehow Bratz came in from the coast from Gatka. Still doing right. 2 kills now for Pre-Fire. Going to find a little bit more gas in Bratz buggy. And we'll probably commit to a long rotation around. Debs on feet. I don't know the play here for her. I mean, the best thing to do is to find a shack or a rock, a hole in the ground where you can hide. Somewhere close to where you can make a play. The edge isn't a bad idea, especially as a solo. If you have enough meds, you can edge it out, get in late, and be all right. But we'll see how they do. Bound for glory here. The ones that want to get the points and more points from Vanquish. Vanquish need more than their worst score. I don't know what their worst score is. Probably a 0. I think everybody in the league has a 0 at some point. So this would be the first makeup game for them. We'll see how they do. All In getting that compound behind Walmart. I actually like this compound myself opposed to the others. There are different tricksy ways you can get on the roof of each of the buildings And if you can do so, you'll get a little bit of vantage ground because the whole field in front of them, all the way to where they were before, that other compound, it's all flat. It's one straight big AF field. And so any type of vantage point, any type of high ground out in the middle of the field, definitely be able to allow you to see around some of these rocks. And that's really the play here. We have 6 teams left, depending on how much these teams have played in this zone. And they're pretty much stuck to either full sending into one of those few compounds or going and playing a rock in the middle of the field. And so Bound for Glory there, Dre the GOAT just doing a little bit of scouting. Murda is knocked, is confirmed. We're down to 3 players for Bound for Glory. Debs is out. So unfortunately for Vanquish Gaming, they will have to hope on the last 3 games to help them out there with their ranking in their division. D1 Gaming, Bound for Glory in the same division. Night Raid here, doing the best in their division, Section 187. All in Night Raid in the same division. Zoo Clan, Section 187, representing their divisions here in the top 6. Zoo Clan with 5 kills right now. We'll take a look. Genesis is that kill leader. Genesis holding down this compound pretty well. Zoo knows they don't have to do anything. They centered up. They got blessed. It is their game to lose as these other teams are forced to engage within each other if they want to fight in. Valone getting a knock on Hitman there will take SpaceX out, Section 187 out. In 6th place, DN1 Gaming gonna try to share this compound here. Genesis and company waiting for it. Aiden is gonna get knocked here. Aiden will get confirmed by Bunny on the opposite side. Fox now knocked. Yeezy made it inside? Question mark in a car. Solrak here, not aware that Yeezy is there. Yeezy trying not to get caught. Will Solrak, what in the world? And that is going to be it for Yeezy. We'll go out in 5th place. Zoo Clan now with 6 kills. Command of the zone. Bound for Glory out on the south side there with a section of the zone. Night Raid having to make decisions on getting in. The same with All In. Shots ringing out from all 3 teams. It is a 4v3v3v2. And it looks like 2 players for Bound for Glory are knocked. Genesis is going to get Little Chris. Bunny is going to get taken out. We're down to the top 3. Bound for Glory. Night Raid. Zuko getting the res on Valone. Night Raid slowly getting in the zone, hiding in the smokes. They're doing quite all right. Genesis is going to get Swagger. J-Boy will confirm Swagger. We're down to Phoenix and Hugo. Phoenix will get taken out. Hugo, the last remaining member for Night Raid. down to Bound for Glory and Zoo Clan. Top two teams right here. Bound for Glory, 2 kills. Zoo Clan, 11 kills right now. We're going to look into Genesis, as Genesis has 6 of those 11 kills. Dre the Goat is knocked. Valone and Zuko, the last 2 left for Bound for Glory. J-Boy up front on the point. Solrak will knock Zuko. Last one up is Valone. Valone will get up on Dre the Goat. Valone going to try to get this res. Natalie here on the left side flank. J-Boy pushing. J-Boy will take him out. And right there, baby. Winner, chicken dinner, Zoo Clan. Okay. No way. Game audio was totally silent in game 1. My bad, guys, my bad. I am working out new things, trying to figure out what the best way is to present everything to you guys and to work things scene by scene on the best audio solutions. Moving around like this, trying to stay close to a microphone is ridiculous. So we're gonna go wireless and try this out. Now we do need to take screenshots of this first lobby before we get in to game 2. And because we are a little light staffed today, for those scores to come, yours truly have to go and do it. But before we go ahead and do so, as far as the teams go and how they rotated in and made a play for those, I mean, Zoo Clan got blessed. Let's go ahead and say it. They moved in fairly quickly from the farm area. They didn't have to go too far. They were the first team that made a move into the zone. And because that, PUBG said, you know what, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. And they got blessed and didn't have to move the entire game. And because of that, they were able to get the frags, get the kills, get the positioning they needed to win that chicken dinner. So a great job to them. Great job to the teams trying to move in and around and to puncture that compound. We saw a few fairly aggressive moves. Actually, one really aggressive move with DN1 Gaming. Kudos on that full send. Unfortunately, Muzi wasn't able to get out of the vehicle and get the kills. Trying to do the hide and seek move didn't pan out quite as well as they would have liked, but still a great effort nonetheless. Great job, Bound for Glory, staying alive, getting into the zone. All 4 members of them up. This is what you like to see with end game. You know, the numbers 4, 3, whatever have you. When you're able to survive all those rotations, any confrontations, whether they be close quarter, mid-range, or long range, and you're able to keep your team alive all the way through for that 30 minutes into that end game and get a play into there, that right there is what the scrimming and practicing is all about. So you can take all that and put it into use here in week 7, round 1, lobby A. We are going to take a short break. We will do the scores. We'll be back for game 2 in Sandhawk. We'll see you guys soon.